What if I told you that in just 3 months you could completely transform your life? I know it might sound too good to be true, but stay with me because I'm about to show you how to create a simple step-by-step plan that can make it happen. Whether you're looking to boost your health, level up in your career, develop a stronger mindset, or finally break those old habits holding you back, this plan is your blueprint for success. It's practical, proven, and designed to fit into your life starting today. In this video, I'm going to guide you through everything: how to set clear goals, break them into manageable steps, stay on track, and most importantly, how to make real progress in just 90 days. If you're ready to take charge of your future, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and make the next 3 months the most transformational of your life. 1. Why 3 months? The perfect time frame for success. When it comes to goal setting, choosing the right time frame can make or break your success. So why 3 months? It turns out that 3 months, or roughly 90 days, is the sweet spot for achieving meaningful progress without feeling overwhelmed or losing momentum. Let's dive into why this time frame is so effective and how it can work wonders for your life. First, 3 months strikes the ideal balance between ambition and practicality. It's long enough to allow for real, measurable change, whether that's improving your health, growing your career, or building new habits, but short enough to keep your focus laser sharp. Unlike vague, long-term goals that might stretch over a year or more, a 3-month plan gives you a clear, tangible finish line to work toward. You can see it on the horizon, which makes it much easier to stay motivated and avoid procrastination. From a psychological standpoint, the 3-month time frame taps into how our brains process goals. Research on habit formation and productivity shows that humans thrive on short bursts of focused effort. A period of 90 days is long enough for you to establish new routines, solidify habits, and start seeing results, but it's also short enough to keep your brain engaged and avoid burnout. Longer goals often feel daunting and abstract, leading to a loss of focus or giving up entirely. But with 3 months, you feel a sense of urgency that keeps you moving forward day by day. Another key reason why 3 months works so well is that it's adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and even the best laid plans may need adjustments. A 90-day period allows you to test, tweak, and refine your approach without feeling stuck in an overly rigid long-term strategy. Let's say you set a fitness goal to lose weight. In the first month, you might realize that your diet plan isn't working as expected. With 3 months, you have the flexibility to recalibrate your efforts and still hit your target by the end of the period. This built-in adaptability ensures that you can overcome challenges while staying on track. From a strategic perspective, 3 months also aligns well with the way most of us structure our lives. Think about it. Quarters are already a natural unit of time in the business world, academic calendars, and even personal routines. Breaking the year into 3-month chunks makes planning intuitive and manageable. It allows you to focus on a single goal or set of priorities for that quarter, ensuring you give it the attention and energy it deserves before moving on to the next. Finally, let's talk about the results you can achieve in 3 months. While it might not seem like a long time at first glance, the truth is that small, consistent actions over a 90-day period can lead to life-changing transformations. Imagine if you spent just 1 hour a day working on a skill, like learning a language, writing a book, or building a side business. Over 90 days, that's 90 hours of focused effort. Those hours compound, creating exponential progress that would be impossible to achieve in shorter bursts or with inconsistent effort. In summary, the magic of a 3-month success plan lies in its balance of structure and flexibility, its alignment with how we naturally process time and goals, and its ability to deliver real results without overwhelming you. It's a time frame that feels achievable yet ambitious, pushing you to work hard while maintaining focus and clarity. So, as you embark on this journey, remember, 3 months is all you need to start turning your dreams into reality. Let's make the most of it. 2. Breaking big goals into manageable steps. Your roadmap to success. When you set a big, ambitious goal, it's natural to feel a mix of excitement and overwhelm. Achieving something significant, whether it's starting a business, transforming your health, or mastering a new skill, can feel daunting when you focus only on the end result. That's why breaking your big goal into smaller, manageable steps is essential. This approach doesn't just make your goal feel more achievable, it also gives you a clear path forward, like a detailed roadmap guiding you towards success. The key to breaking down a big goal is to first identify the major milestones that lead to your ultimate destination. Think of these milestones as checkpoints on a road trip. Each one represents a smaller victory, bringing you closer to your larger goal while giving you a sense of progress along the way. For example, if your goal is to start a side hustle, your first major milestone might be researching your market and identifying a viable idea. Your second milestone could be developing your product or service, and your third milestone might involve launching and promoting it. By focusing on one milestone at a time, you avoid the paralyzing feeling of trying to tackle everything at once. Once you've identified your major milestones, it's time to break them down further into specific, actionable tasks. This is where your roadmap starts to take shape. For instance, let's return to the example of starting a side hustle. In month 1, your focus might be on research. To break this down, you could create a to-do list that includes tasks like identifying your target audience, analyzing competitors, and brainstorming product ideas. These smaller tasks are not only manageable, but also give you immediate steps to act on, which builds momentum and prevents procrastination. In month 2, your focus might shift to product development. Breaking this milestone into smaller steps could involve outlining the features of your product, creating prototypes, and gathering feedback from potential customers. Again, these tasks are specific and actionable, making it easier to see progress. By dedicating a month to this stage, you give yourself the time and space to refine your product without feeling rushed or distracted by other aspects of your goal. Finally, in month 3, you move into the launch phase. This milestone might include tasks like setting up a website or online store, creating a marketing plan, and promoting your product through social media or email campaigns. Breaking down the launch into smaller tasks ensures that each step is carefully executed, increasing the likelihood of a successful rollout. One of the biggest advantages of this step-by-step approach is that it keeps you focused on what's immediately in front of you while still maintaining sight of the bigger picture. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you think about all the work required to achieve a big goal, but when you focus on just one task or milestone at a time, everything feels more manageable. Each step completed adds to your sense of accomplishment and builds momentum, motivating you to tackle the next step. Another benefit is that breaking down your goals allows you to anticipate and address challenges before they become roadblocks. When you plan your steps in detail, you can identify potential obstacles and come up with solutions in advance. For example, if you know you'll need to learn a new skill to complete a certain task, you can allocate time for training or seek out resources ahead of time. This proactive approach minimizes stress and helps you stay on track. In essence, breaking big goals into smaller steps transforms what might feel like an insurmountable challenge into a series of achievable actions. Each step is like a piece of the puzzle, and as you complete each one, the bigger picture starts to come together. By thinking of your goal as a roadmap with clear milestones and actionable tasks, you give yourself a powerful tool to stay organized, motivated, and focused. This strategy ensures that no matter how big your dreams are, they're always within reach, one step at a time. Third, building success through daily investment and aligned routines. Success is rarely the result of a single monumental effort. Instead, it's the culmination of consistent, intentional actions repeated day after day. The minutes and hours you dedicate each day to your goals are like building blocks. Small on their own, but collectively forming the foundation of something significant. To make real progress, it's essential to develop daily routines that align with your goals and prioritize the actions that matter most. By investing even a little time each day, you create unstoppable momentum and turn ambition into achievement. Daily routines are powerful because they remove the need to constantly rely on motivation. Let's face it, no one feels motivated every single day. Life gets busy, and unexpected challenges can derail even the best of intentions. That's where routines come in. A well-structured routine is like a safety net for your goals. It keeps you on track even when motivation fades. When you commit to doing something at the same time every day, it becomes a habit, requiring less mental effort and willpower over time. Whether it's setting aside 30 minutes for exercise, blocking out an hour for creative work, or dedicating 15 minutes to learning a new skill, routines ensure that progress becomes a non-negotiable part of your day. The key to creating effective routines is to align them with your goals and your natural rhythms. For instance, if you're most focused and energetic in the morning, that's the perfect time to tackle tasks that require deep concentration, like writing, strategizing, or problem solving. On the other hand, if your goal is physical fitness, you might find it easier to schedule your workouts during lunch breaks or in the evening when you can fully unwind. By matching your routines to your energy levels and priorities, you maximize both efficiency and consistency. One pro tip for staying committed to your daily actions is to block time on your calendar for your priorities. Time blocking is a simple yet transformative technique where you schedule dedicated time slots for specific tasks or activities. Think of these blocks as appointments with yourself. They're non-negotiable, just like meetings or events. For example, if your goal is to write a book, you might block 1 hour every morning to write 500 words or set a weekly goal of 2,000 words. By putting it on your calendar, you create a sense of accountability and ensure that other distractions don't take over your time. Blocking time also helps you overcome one of the biggest obstacles to success, the illusion of busyness. It's easy to feel like you're constantly busy, but still not making meaningful progress toward your goals. That's because not all tasks are created equal. Some contribute directly to your goals, while others are simply time fillers. By intentionally blocking time for high-priority actions, you focus your energy on what truly matters. This approach forces you to prioritize and eliminates the tendency to waste time on less important tasks. Routines also provide measurable benchmarks for success, which are crucial for staying motivated. For instance, if you commit to writing 500 words daily, you can easily track your progress and see how your consistent effort adds up over time. At the end of a week, you'll have 3,500 words. At the end of a month, that's 15,000 words. Over 90 days, you could have a draft of an entire book. These tangible results reinforce your commitment to your routines and inspire you to keep going. Another advantage of daily routines is their ability to anchor your day. Life is unpredictable, and it's easy to feel scattered when unexpected challenges arise. However, having a set routine provides a sense of stability and control. Even if everything else in your day goes off course, knowing that you've invested time in your goals helps you maintain a sense of accomplishment. It's a reminder that you're moving forward, even in the face of adversity. In summary, success isn't a single dramatic event. It's the result of consistent daily effort. By creating routines that align with your goals and blocking time for your priorities, you ensure that every day brings you one step closer to the life you want. Remember, small actions compounded over time lead to extraordinary results. So whether it's writing 500 words a day, exercising for 30 minutes, or spending 15 minutes brainstorming ideas, commit to your daily investment. It's in these moments that success is built, one block at a time. 4. The importance of tracking progress and celebrating small wins. One of the most powerful tools for achieving your goals is regular progress tracking. It's not enough to simply set a goal and work toward it. You need a clear way to measure your efforts, monitor your improvements, and ensure you're staying on course. Tracking your progress is like having a GPS for your journey. It gives you constant feedback about where you are, what's working, and what might need adjustment, keeping you aligned with your destination. Without this, it's all too easy to lose focus, feel discouraged, or even veer off track altogether. A great way to start tracking your progress is by using tools that suit your personal style and preferences. For some, a physical journal is the perfect companion, a space where you can jot down your daily actions, reflect on your challenges, and celebrate your victories. A journal allows you to create a written record of your journey, which can be incredibly motivating to look back on. If you're more digitally inclined, apps like Notion, Trello, or Habitica can help you organize your tasks, set reminders, and visualize your progress with charts or checklists. Even a simple spreadsheet can do wonders, providing a structured way to log your actions and see trends over time. Checklists, whether digital or on paper, are particularly effective for breaking down big goals into smaller tasks and tracking their completion. Checking off a task might seem like a minor act, but it delivers a psychological boost. Each checkmark represents progress and creates a sense of accomplishment, no matter how small the task. Over time, these small wins accumulate into major achievements, reinforcing your belief in your ability to succeed. Regular tracking also helps you identify patterns in your behavior and performance. For instance, by reviewing your progress weekly, you might notice that certain days are more productive than others or that specific tasks take longer than expected. Armed with this information, you can make informed adjustments to your routines and strategies, optimizing your approach for better results. Progress tracking isn't just about accountability. It's about learning and improving as you go. Now, let's talk about one of the most overlooked but essential aspects of tracking your progress: celebrating small wins. When you're working toward a big goal, it's easy to get so focused on the end result that you forget to acknowledge the milestones along the way. However, celebrating small wins is crucial for maintaining motivation and boosting morale. Each small victory serves as a reminder that your efforts are paying off, even if the final goal still feels far away. For example, if your goal is to write a book, celebrate when you complete your first chapter, or even your first 1,000 words. If you're working on fitness, acknowledge the progress of consistently exercising for a week or hitting a new personal best in the gym. These celebrations don't have to be extravagant. A simple reward, like treating yourself to a favorite snack, taking a relaxing break, or sharing your accomplishment with a friend, can go a long way in keeping your spirits high. Celebrating small wins also reinforces the habit of progress tracking itself. When you associate tracking with positive emotions and rewards, it becomes something you look forward to rather than a chore. This creates a virtuous cycle. Tracking leads to celebration. Celebration boosts motivation, and motivation fuels further progress. Over time, this habit becomes deeply ingrained, making it easier to stay consistent and committed to your goals. Another benefit of celebrating small wins is that it helps you maintain perspective during challenging moments. Big goals often come with obstacles, setbacks, and periods of slow progress. During these times, reflecting on your past successes can provide a much-needed boost of confidence and remind you of how far you've already come. It shifts your mindset from focusing on what's left to achieve to appreciating the progress you've made, which can be incredibly empowering. In conclusion, tracking your progress is an essential practice for anyone serious about achieving their goals. By using tools like journals, apps, or checklists, you create a clear and actionable system for monitoring your journey. More importantly, by celebrating small wins along the way, you infuse your efforts with positivity, motivation, and a sense of accomplishment. Remember, success is not just about reaching the final destination. It's about recognizing and appreciating every step forward. So start tracking, start celebrating, and watch your progress accelerate like never before. The importance of flexibility in achieving your goals. No matter how carefully you craft your 3-month success plan, life has a way of throwing unexpected challenges in your path. Whether it's an unforeseen obstacle, a shift in priorities, or simply realizing that a particular strategy isn't working, it's inevitable that not everything will go as planned. And that's okay. Flexibility is not a sign of weakness or failure. It's a hallmark of resilience and adaptability. Success isn't about rigidly sticking to a plan no matter what. It's about staying committed to your ultimate goal while being open to adjusting your methods along the way. When things don't go as planned, the first and most important step is to accept the situation without judgment. It's easy to feel discouraged when you hit a roadblock or fall behind schedule, but remember that setbacks are a natural part of any journey. Instead of viewing them as failures, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Ask yourself, what went wrong? Was it a matter of unrealistic expectations, unforeseen circumstances, or a flaw in your strategy? By analyzing the situation objectively, you can identify the root cause and take steps to address it. Flexibility doesn't mean abandoning your plan entirely. It means being willing to tweak it to better suit the circumstances. For example, let's say your goal is to run a 5K by the end of 3 months, but midway through your training, you develop an injury. Instead of giving up on your goal, you might adjust your plan to include low-impact cross-training while allowing your injury to heal. Similarly, if you're working on a career goal but realize that your initial strategy isn't producing results, you might pivot by seeking mentorship, exploring additional resources, or trying a different approach. The key is to stay focused on the end result while adapting your actions to the reality of the situation. One powerful mindset shift is to view your plan as a living, breathing document rather than a rigid blueprint. Just as businesses use agile strategies to respond to changing markets, you can use flexibility to navigate the dynamic nature of your personal and professional goals. Regularly revisiting and revising your plan allows you to stay aligned with your priorities while accounting for new information, unexpected opportunities, or changing circumstances. This iterative approach keeps your plan relevant and effective, ensuring that you're always moving forward, even if the path looks different than you originally envisioned. Another crucial aspect of flexibility is knowing when to let go of what isn't working. This can be one of the hardest decisions to make, especially if you've invested significant time, energy, or resources into a particular strategy. However, clinging to a failing approach out of pride or stubbornness only wastes valuable time that could be spent exploring more effective alternatives. Being flexible means having the courage to pivot when necessary, even if it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. It's not about giving up. It's about optimizing your efforts to achieve the best possible outcome. Flexibility also involves embracing the idea that progress isn't always linear. There will be times when you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, and that's perfectly normal. The important thing is to keep the big picture in mind. If your ultimate goal is to improve your health, for example, a bad week where you miss a few workouts or indulge in unhealthy foods doesn't mean you failed. Instead of dwelling on the setback, focus on getting back on track and making the next week better. Over time, these course corrections add up, ensuring that you continue to make progress despite the occasional misstep. Finally, flexibility requires self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things don't go as planned, but remember that no one's journey is perfect. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend in a similar situation. Celebrate your willingness to adapt and persevere, and remind yourself that every challenge you overcome is making you stronger, wiser, and more capable. In conclusion, flexibility is an essential ingredient for success. It allows you to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of your journey with grace and resilience, ensuring that you stay focused on your ultimate goal even when the path takes unexpected twists and turns. By embracing a flexible mindset, regularly revisiting your plan, and being willing to adjust your approach, you empower yourself to overcome obstacles and make progress no matter what. Remember, success isn't about following a perfect plan. It's about staying committed to your vision while adapting to the realities of life. With flexibility as your ally, there's no challenge you can't conquer. Imagine where you could be 3 months from now if you start today. Picture the changes you could make, the progress you could achieve, and the person you could become. It's all within your reach, but it starts with one decision: to stop dreaming and start planning. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. Plan it, act on it, and live it. If you're ready to transform your life, hit that like button, subscribe for more tips and strategies, and comment below with one goal you're committing to today. Let's make it happen together. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.